How NBA stars spend their millions. From entourages to insane investments to luxury items, NBA players love to waste their millions, and it makes sense. Basketball pros are the highest-paid participants in American sports, with an average salary of nearly $7 million per year. The stats are somewhat skewed by mega contracts from superstars like Stephen Curry's record-breaking 5-year $201 million deal. But in the era of shared revenue from massive TV deals, ballers are balling out. NBA athletes would still be wise to exercise caution. As of 2016, players, on average, spent an eye-popping $42,500 a month, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. So here's some simple math. The average career is less than 5 years, and nets each player around $25 million, via Business Insider. If you factor in a top U.S. tax rate of roughly 40%, that number comes down to about $14 million. Given the spending habits, that'll take care of about 27 years of expenses. If your average player enters the league at age 22, they could go bankrupt by age 49. However, the truth is even worse. 60% of NBA stars go broke within 5 years of exiting the league, per Sports Illustrated. So you're actually talking about hundreds of athletes who were millionaires by 25, flat broke by 35. Curry might not have this problem, but many will. Here are some of the ways NBA players waste their millions. 1. Shaquille O'Neal was financially Shaqtin' a fool. The real key to athletes sustaining reckless spending is keeping the cash coming in, and after Shaquille O'Neal took business advice from Jeff Bezos by investing in Google, he quadrupled his net worth, the former Kazam star told the Wall Street Journal. As of 2020, O'Neal is sitting on a cool $400 million. But allocating his cash wisely didn't always come naturally to the big Aristotle. The former Orlando Magic star admitted he made a good chunk of change go poof in less than an hour. After signing his rookie contract in 1992, buying himself a $150,000 Mercedes-Benz, then matching luxury vehicles for his parents, among other expenditures. The first thing I wanted to do was relieve my parents of their jobs, O'Neal told CNN. I spent $1 million in about 45 minutes, but it was well worth it. O'Neal's banker called him only days later, warning he'd be flat broke if he didn't slow his roll. So after that I said, you know what, I need to get me a business manager. O'Neal told Business Insider in 2017. But Shaq didn't exactly box out his spending. In 2008, public records revealed O'Neal's monthly expenses were a whopping $900,000. But given his monthly income was still listed at over $2 million, Shaq is actually enhancing his wealth. 2. Michael Jordan is bullish on golf gambling. Shed no tears for Michael Jordan and his $2.1 billion net worth. Before Kobe Bryant's Mamba mentality, the Jordan rules governed the NBA. If God exists, he played shooting guard for the Chicago Bulls, according to Jordan rival and Celtics legend Larry Bird. But MJ allegedly had a hard time turning off the insatiably competitive GOAT vibes outside the lines, and reportedly developed a nasty gambling habit, losing over $1 million to a single golfing partner, according to Frequent Links interlocutor Richard Eskinas in his memoir, Michael and Me, Our Gambling Addiction. In 1992, Jordan was forced to reveal his habit on the witness stand when a $57,000 personal check ended up in the hands of suspected drug dealer and small-time golf hustler named James "Slim" Bowler, according to the Chicago Tribune. MJ initially told reporters it was a business investment, but then admitted under oath the hefty check was payment of yet another golf course gambling debt. Teammate Scottie Pippen even revealed how Jordan once gifted him a set of golf clubs his rookie year in 1987. That's a nice thing to do. To give a rookie a set of clubs, the off-camera producer of The Last Dance prompted Pippen, with Pippen replying, via Golf Digest, "Yeah, he was trying to lure me in so he could take all my money." 3. Scottie Pippen dishes too many dimes. Six-time NBA champion Scottie Pippen was drastically underpaid during much of his Hall of Fame career after he signed the worst contract in NBA history, according to CBS Sports. The deal was so bad for Pippen, and so good for the Chicago Bulls, Pip essentially refused to play much of the 97 feet 98 season. Maybe that's why he reportedly became known to friends as No Tippin' Pippen. But the thrifty sports star got his signing a massive $67.2 million deal in 1999 that put him $20 million ahead of Michael Jordan in career cash, earning $109 million in total NBA salary. Pippen is also often listed among the most financially reckless players in NBA history, with false reports claiming the former forward was bankrupt. But it's just one legendary loss that started this alleged notion. In 2002, Pippen bought a $4 million private jet that didn't actually fly, then paid another $1 million to fix that minor issue. He won a hefty lawsuit over the flying fiasco and also filed a suit against media outlets that claimed he was broke. Apparently, another man also named Scottie Pippen had filed bankruptcy, per the Miami New Times, and a since-removed report from Arizona State University had started the rumor. Scottie never filed bankruptcy. The NBA player's attorneys claims in legal docs obtained by TMZ, which also revealed that Pippen's net worth was approximately $40 million. Pippen ultimately lost his libel suit, but at least he didn't lose his shirt, too. 4. Dennis Rodman didn't marry himself for money. Dennis "the Worm" Rodman was one of the NBA's all-time most colorful characters, getting as much attention for marrying himself and his relationship with Madonna as his historic rebounding prowess. The former Chicago Bull and five-time NBA champion raked in a modest, by modern standards, $27 million in career earnings and retired in 2000. But by 2012, his off-court antics, which eventually included a budding friendship with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, had depleted that tidy sum. Rodman was broke and extremely sick, according to court documents obtained by the Los Angeles Times, explaining how Rodman was unable to pay over $800,000 in delinquent child and spousal support. His attorneys revealed they were working pro bono, while Rodman's manager added that the rebounder's well-documented drinking problem and all the stress from the divorce and not seeing his kids isn't helping. After reportedly being scammed by a financial advisor, Rodman's net worth had dwindled down to $500,000. "I just give players advice like this," Rodman told Business Insider in 2019. "If you build yourself up to go and play a game that you love to play, what is left for you to achieve? You got the main thing you want, money. I want to stay rich." Okay, great. Don't we all? 5. Charles Barkley chucks his net worth. NBA on TNT analyst Charles "Chuck" Barkley is a man of many appetites, and one of them is risking his $50 million net worth. If that sounds like a lot of cash, consider Sir Charles earned nearly $40 million in NBA contracts, was a pitchman for brands like Nike, Coca-Cola, and McDonald's, among many others, and reportedly earns $1.5 million a year for his work as an NBA analyst, which began in 2000. So, some of his millions are clearly missing. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.